Hello YouTube, got another video for you. I wanted to do this when I did the Smith & Wesson M&P 40C, but I didn't have enough time. I didn't get around to it. But my last video was of my 40 compact in Smith & Wesson. Here, which I got at the same time, is the M&P 45 midsize. It's 4-inch barrel and a 10+1 grip. I'm starting to really like the Smith & Wesson M&P. I'm a fan of Glock, but for whatever reason this gun seems to be a lot more firm when you grab it. Really awesome gun. Melanite finish, which I'm kinda not sold on. One reason I got what I'm carrying today is that 40C M&P, and you can't see it in the camera, but along the slide there the melanite finish is coming off. But I think that's in part to a holster that I got recently, which is the Galco King Tuck that I'm wearing right now. These guns aren't safe clean, so I don't know whether or not I'm gonna send it back to. Actually, I emailed Smith & Wesson, let them know about it and see what they're gonna do. But the holster was really tight when I got it. This right here should fit, but I won't put it in there for fear that it may start rubbing the finish off. The fact that these guns are like $500, $450. It doesn't bother me as much as my Scorpion, my 6-hour Scorpion. That bothers the hell out of me. But these guns are easily replaced. And Smith & Wesson has a great customer service from what I hear. Haven't used them yet. I would have never bought a Sigma. Not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but these guns are nice. These M&Ps are nice. They're real nice. I think I've been carrying the 40C for the last week. Light gun. Small print, 10+1 in the 40C. I'm sorry. Yeah, 10+1 in the 40C. And 10+1 in his 45. Originally I wanted the compact. The only difference between the compact and this gun is that the compact has an 8-round magazine. This one, I don't know if it's the full size frame, but has the same length barrel, 4-inch, the compact. But because I couldn't get a compact, Smith & Wesson is back ordered. I picked this one up instead, which I like. What was really funny was I shot the M&P 40C better than I shot this. The serrations on this thing are killer. As you guys know, I go to the range. I take a lot of rounds. My fingers were actually sore from manually cycling a weapon, racking a slide back, from pulling on the serrations, believe it or not. After 500 rounds or so, and I don't fill the magazine. I put about 5 in. I shoot slowly. Make sure that, practicing trigger control, things like that. Unless I'm doing some kind of unholstering of the weapon and practicing drawing, stuff like that. But the sights on these, I hear that some of them come with night sights now. Again, they look like someone threw some white out, and on the sights. I hear they come out too, but I haven't had a problem just yet. And the holster that I have, my front sight on the 40C has been rubbing against the Kydex, and it's got a little groove in the holster now. I got crossbreeds, and I like the Galco a little bit better. It seems like the Galco is a little bit smaller in terms of where it could dig into the hip, and it comes with the combat cut. I'll do a review, or I'll do a little something on the holsters that I use. And one of the other reasons I got the Galco is that it's readily available. Crossbreed, you put an order in. I got about 4 crossbreeds. You put an order in, it takes about 6 weeks for you to get it. The Galco King Tuck, you jump online, it'll have it in 2 days, 3 days, whatever kind of shipping you like. But yeah, front serrations on this 45. Everybody's talking about this takedown tool. I don't know what the big deal is about pulling the trigger. I mean, I pull the trigger to take it off. I don't take the tool out to hit that little sear release inside on the frame. I mean, what the hell's the big deal? If you don't know if your weapon's clear or not, then you got other issues. But nice gun. The dovetail, not the dovetail, but the beaver tail on here, I really don't understand. It sticks out way. I don't know if you get slide bite. I mean, there's no problem with the Glock. The Glock doesn't have a beaver tail like this. But the gun is crazy sexy. Real cool gun. Melanite finish, I don't know. I'll see what Smith & Wesson says. But the holster was really tight. I mean, I probably holstered it and drew it from the holster maybe 100 times to loosen that thing up. But alright, YouTube, let you guys take a real good look at this. These will fire with the magazines out. They come in 1 or 2. This one doesn't have a safety. As you guys know, my 40C does have a safety, but this one doesn't. It has a 2-stage trigger where you got to pull at the bottom, which is you should be pulling at the bottom anyway, to make sure that your trigger finger, you're not using the joints. But the triggers on these are pretty sweet. I hear a lot of people complaining about them, but it's so sweet. It makes me kind of hesitant to carry this, because you could pull past the breaking point on the trigger without knowing it, unless you're really used to it. I've been putting a lot of rounds, and I'm pretty good with it. It's muscle memory now, but you gotta be careful with these, as you should with any gun. But you just gotta. It's a sweet trigger to be carrying around. Alright, YouTube. Until I bring you my next gun. Later.